Laos to Legos, a Minnesota man is using toy bricks to help members of the Hmong community share their stories.
In tonight's Maury Stories, Maury Glover shows us how the man's creations are sparking conversations and helping bridge the generation gap.
So during the pandemic, this was actually my first Lego purchase as an adult.
For Greg Rhodes, Legos are the building blocks to recreate his favorite moments from a galaxy far, far away.
And so this represents my favorite scenes out of Mandalorian Season 1.
Now he's using his lifelong love of the tiny toy bricks to tap into the tapestry of the Hmong experience.
I am amazed at the stories that Legos can tell.
For decades, story cloths have woven Hmong culture and history into works of art. Hmong women living in refugee camps in Thailand after the Vietnam War started creating the hand-embroidered panels to sell to make money for their families.
And so it just tells the story of how we escaped during the fall of Laos in 1975 and how we crossed the Mekong River to get to Thailand, where eventually you would find a refugee camp and stay there until you were sponsored and got to go to a host country, such as the U.S.
For community elders, story cloths are a way to pass along legends, traditions, and folklore to younger generations.
It's an heirloom, and most families would like their children to have one for later, just as part of their history.
So when Rhodes finished his last large-scale Star Wars Lego set, his wife, who is Hmong, provided the inspiration for his next project.
What if you did a story cloth? And all of a sudden my eyes lit up, because I've always loved them. It was actually the first gift my then girlfriend, now wife, ever gave me, was a little tiny story cloth. And then I was up till 3 a.m. ordering parts.
For the next 6.5 weeks, Rhodes created his own story cloth out of Legos. The 3D diorama details how the Hmong fought with the Viet Cong, fled for their lives, and arrived at the Thai camps before coming to the United States. Rhodes custom-made several special pieces and even created traditional Hmong clothing for the figurines in the scenes.
To my knowledge, there's nobody else who has ever made Hmong minifigs. I can't find anything on the internet about it. And people have just loved seeing themselves in the Legos.
When Rhodes posted pictures of his bang dao, as the story cloths are called, on social media, they went viral, racking up thousands of views. Since then, he's hosted a handful of story-building workshops to help members of the Hmong community share their own stories through the popular toys.
I had an older lady, they were looking at this, I was explaining it, and then she pointed down to one of the people crossing the river in bamboo, and she said, "That was me." She crossed with bamboo under her arms.
Rhodes says his Lego story cloth has been embraced by grandparents and grandchildren alike.
I've heard people say, you know, I've actually not heard my parents talk about this traumatic event, but seeing the pandao, the Lego pandao, has helped them to tell the story again. So that's probably the most beautiful piece of it.
There we go.
Rhodes' newest creation is a Lego version of the Hmong New Year celebration at the St. Paul River Center. It's even more elaborate than his last, with 200 figurines and everything from food vendors and performance stages to traditional Hmong games, along with mini versions of Olympic gold medalist and St. Paul native Suni Lee and Hmong Union kitchen chef Yia Vang, as well as Rhodes and his wife with their story cloth.
I see you also included yourself.
So I had a little extra space. I'm like, that'd be kind of cute. It's sort of like some artists paint themselves into their work. I built myself into my work.
Rhodes has also started an online store called Hmong Bricks that sells Hmong-inspired figurines and clothing he designed himself. So members of the Hmong community can continue to lay the foundation for a more inclusive future.
I'm hoping, like all of this, that they see themselves in these works, and in some ways, as a result, affirms them and affirms their life, affirms the things that are important to them.
For Maury Stories, Maury Glover, Fox 9.
Wow. And if you want to see Rhodes Lego creations for yourself, they will be on display at Brickfest Live at the Minneapolis Convention Center this weekend.
Did you see Maury in there?
Yeah. And I mean, yeah, they're just so creative, Maury and Josh, putting these stories together. Those stories are so important to pass on to the next generation, too. So,
no doubt.
You know, it's not only creative and wonderful to see what they create, but then also what it gives back to the community.
How do you have the patience to be that intricate with your art?
Some people are just wired that way. Yeah. All right.